Hey guys, welcome to this video on cell structures, or more specifically plant cells, animal cells and bacterial cells. So there are two main types of cells. There's eukaryotic, which contain genetic material within a nucleus. They're relatively large, between 10 micrometers and 100 micrometers, and the main types of plant and animal cells. Then there's prokaryotic, where the genetic material floats around in the cytoplasm, so they have no nucleus. It's relatively small, between 1 and 10 micrometers, and bacterial cells are prokaryotic, and there are a couple of examples. So eukaryotic, this is a diagram of animal cells. It's got a cell membrane, nucleus, mitochondria, and a cytoplasm. So the nucleus controls the activities of the cell, and it contains the cell's genetic information in chromosomes, which determines the cell's appearance and function, and the nucleus also has instructions to make new cells or organisms. The cell membrane is a selective barrier which controls which substances go in and out of the cell, usually by diffusion, and it also contains receptor molecules. The cytoplasm is a jelly-like substance, which is where the chemical reactions which keep the cell alive happen. And then the mitochondria is where respiration happens, so it's often known as the powerhouse of the cell. Enzymes enabled glucose and oxygen to react, and it transfers energy to the organism. So eukaryotic cells also include plant cells, which have the same features as animal cells, but they also have a vacuole, a cell wall, and chloroplasts. So the vacuole is full of cell sap, which is a watery solution of sugar and salts, and it helps to keep the cell rigid, which helps to keep the plant upright. Chloroplasts contain green chlorophyll, which transfers energy from the sun to the plant as light, and that is used in photosynthesis, which obviously forms glucose, which is the plant's food. And chloroplasts are only found in green parts of the plant, and you can tell that because chloroplasts and the chlorophyll within them is what makes those parts of the plant green. So the cell wall, it surrounds the cell, and it's made of a tough fibre called cellulose, which makes the wall rigid and helps to support the plant. So then we have bacterial cells, which are of course prokaryotic, and almost all bacterial cells have a cell membrane, cell wall, cytoplasm, and these have the same properties as in eukaryotic cells, apart from the cell wall is made of peptidoglycan rather than being made of cellulose. And bacterial cells also have genetic material, except this genetic material is not in a nucleus. And then some bacterial cells also have pili, plasmids, flagella, or a slime capsule. So the genetic material floats freely in the cytoplasm, and it's usually one long strand of DNA, which is known as the bacterial chromosome, and that is normally circular. So the flagella they are tail-like structures which allow the cell to move in liquids. The pili are tiny hair-like structures that allow the cell to attach to other structures. The cells lining your digestive tract have pili, and they are also used to transfer genetic material between bacteria. The slime capsule is outside of the cell wall. It protects the cell from drying out and from poisonous substances. It helps the bacteria to stick to smooth surfaces. And finally, the plasmids are circular pieces of DNA which are used to store extra genes. And these genes are normally not needed for day-to-day activity, but they can help in times of stress. So, for example, it's where antibiotic-resistant genes are usually found. Thanks for watching. Bye.